Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to another broadcast of Hargrave Baseball. Today from Fuller Field, we've got the Raiders of Northcross taking on your Tigers. The Tigers victorious yesterday over Eastern Mennonite 13-3, looking to avenge an earlier season loss against Northcross. We'll set the defense for the Tigers. From left to center, you've got Griffith, Dykstra, Duff. From third to first, you've got Adams, Hoffman, Friedberg, White, Burke Beals behind the plate, and Aiden Allen toes the rubber for the Tigers. First pitch is swung on and fouled back to the backstop by Northcross's shortstop, number 2, Yeaman. And we are underway. It is a beautiful afternoon for baseball here in Chatham. The Tigers in the middle of a 3-game week as that pitch misses up and in, evening the count. Allen gets the sign, and that pitch going to miss out. And it is now a hitter's count, 2-1 for Yeaman. Northcross with a strong baseball tradition, and even in the pandemic, that has continued on as Allen delivers, and that pitch going to miss out. So after first pitch swinging, Allen thrown 3 straight balls now, and 3-1 count here in the top of the first inning. And that one going to be swung on and missed, so full count here to the Raiders leadoff hitter. Slight breeze in the air as that pitch going to miss low, and Yeaman draws a leadoff walk. That'll bring up number 14, McCoy. He'll be behind the plate doing the catching for Northcross this afternoon. Yeaman takes his lead off first, White holding him on. Allen sets and fires. Yeaman off with the pitch. Beals up throwing, but Yeaman going to get in with the steal, and the throw bounces past Friedberg, and Yeaman able to go from first to third on the throw. Yeaman got a pretty good jump there, and he's the beneficiary of an errant throw there. So McCoy steps in now, 1-0 count, and he's going to take that one as well. 2-0 the count. Northcross looking to get on the board early. Allen sets. And he'll find the corner with that one for a called strike. McCoy thought about it, held up. We'll see if Allen tries to find the same spot on the next pitch. And that one going to be fouled up to the backstop, evening up the count at 2-2. Yeaman takes his lead as Allen checks the runner, and he's going to miss high there. So for the second straight batter, we've got a full count here in the top of the first. Allen comes to the plate, and McCoy is going to hit that one down the left field line and foul.
Hey, Coach, help us out there. Never mind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Full count, man. Full. 3-2.
Run it now. See a good pitch here.
So full count here Allen gets the sign and he sets. And that pitch going to bounce in front of the plate.
Hey, want to block it up, Bill?
Strong block there by Beals as McCoy trots down, and back-to-back walks have been issued by the Tiger starter. Allen also got the start yesterday afternoon, threw just 26 pitches through 2 innings, allowing him to come back and toe the rubber today. And that first pitch in there for a called strike to the third baseman, number 9, Lange. No one out here in the top of the first. And that pitch misses there. McCoy up and running, and he will get into second standing. So second and third for the Raiders, 1-1 the count here. Allen looks to work to get out of this jam here. He checks the runners and brings it home, and that pitch going to be fouled up and out of play down the right field line. So 1-2 the count here. Runners take their lead. And that pitch in there for a called third strike. Looked like a breaking pitch there from Allen, and it really buckled the hitter Lange.
Yes, sir. Very good, JT. Let's go, Bill. Yeah, Bill.
And first pitch fouled up and out of play to the cleanup hitter, number 10, Foster. The 0-1 is hit up into the foul area in right field, and it will fall down for a long strike. So after a pair of walks to start the innings, Allen with a strikeout of Lange, and now 0-2 on Foster. See if he can complete the back-to-back strikeout here. Foster's been on those pitches, and he fouls another one off there. Nice piece of hitting there. Good spot for Allen with the 0-2 pitch. Oh, 0-2 on the way, and that one's going to be poked at to second. Friedberg fields it and gets it over to White for the second out of the inning as Yeaman comes across the plate, and Northcross strikes first. And that pitch swung on and missed by the Raider pitcher, number 18, Shannon. Trying to help himself at the dish here. He's got a runner 90 feet from home, 2 down, and that pitch going to miss low.
Way to work, Francis.
1-1 the count here, top one. Northcross draws first blood in this one. And good block there by Beals as that pitch skips in for ball 2. Allen sets. And he'll come to the plate. That one missing just upstairs. 3-1 the count here. Allen looking to get out of this inning, only giving up the 1 run. He delivers, and that one's going to miss low and trickle through the Tigers catcher's leg, and that'll bring McCoy over to score on the walk issued there. And Shannon will have a pinch runner now as number 0, Thomas, comes in to run for him. So 2 down, runner at first for Northcross. That'll bring up left fielder number 1, Slemp. White holding Thomas on at first. Allen checks the runner, and he'll miss high there. 1-0 the count now to the number 6 hitter for Northcross. And that one gonna miss high. So again, Northcross has plated 2 runs, and they've all been by ways of 2 walks there and a sacrifice. That pitch foul tipped into Beals' mitt. 2-1 the count. If Allen can stay around the strike zone, I think he's got a really good chance here to get things done from the rubber for the Tigers. Pickoff attempt has Thomas diving back to the bag. And the 2-1 pitch blocked by Beals, making it 3-1. Northcross trying to keep this first inning rolling, as that pitch going to be fouled up and out of play. We've got a full count now with 2 down in the top of the first. Allen checks Thomas at first and comes to the plate, and he's just going to miss on that one. And that'll put runners on first and second for Northcross, as that'll bring up second baseman number 8, Thibet. Northcross has had 4 runners on, all by way of walk, as that one misses low and in the dirt to Thibet. And that one going to be grounded to Adams at third, and he takes a tough hop there, and Thibet able to reach and load up the bases for Northcross. That first pitch misses low and in the dirt to the Northcross right fielder, number 5, Casey. And that pitch going to miss outside there. So quickly 2-0 the count, as Northcross looks to bat through the lineup here. And that pitch swung on and missed there. Bases juiced for the Raiders here in the top of the first. They've already plated 2, looking for more here, as that one fouled back to the backstop by Casey, evening up the count at 2-2.
There you go, Nate. Spot somewhere. There you go, Nathan.
2-2 the count, 2 down. Number 2, Allen deals, and that one's going to go to the second baseman, Friedberg. Friedberg up, and he will get the put out to White. So the Raiders strand the bases loaded here in the top of the first, and your Tigers will come to bat just after this. And here we go with the bottom of the first. Number 1, Teddy Hoffman stepping in for the Tigers. Hoffman had a really good afternoon yesterday against Eastern Monday night, looking to keep things rolling here for the Tigers in the leadoff spot. Slump, Jensen, and Carey make up the outfield for Northcross. From third to first, you've got Lange, Yeaman, Thabet, and Foster. The battery of McCoy and Shannon look to get things going there as Hoffman's going to swing at the first pitch and chop it back to the pitcher. So 1 pitch, 1 out quickly for the Tigers. Hoffman, a very aggressive leadoff hitter, swinging at the first pitch 2 days in a row now. Different result. Aiden Allen steps in here with 1 down, and he's going to take that pitch for a called strike. 0-1 on the way. That'll miss upstairs to even up the count. 1 down here in the bottom of the first for the Tigers. Shannon wasting no time up there at the rubber as he sets and delivers with a very energetic pace. He'll miss there. 2-1 the count now. Allen, good cut there, swing and a miss though, so 2-2 the count as the Tiger pitcher looks to get on base and help himself here. And that one going to be in there for a called third strike. Found the corner there. And quickly the Tigers have 2 down. That breaking ball in there for a called strike to Tigers second baseman, number 44, Dean Friedberg. Friedberg, an 8th grader from the Virginia Beach area. His friends around campus refer to him as Tank. He came in relief yesterday and pitched an outstanding outing as he has good patience there. 2-1 the count. Looking to get things going is Friedberg with 2 down. And he will swing at that one. And it'll be up and out of play. Evening up the count at 2-2. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Shannon with a breaking ball there. Friedberg, good contact, but it'll be a 5-3 putout, and the Tigers go down in order 1-2-3. We head to the top of the second. Top of the second here, 9-1-2 due up for the Raiders as their center fielder, number 22, Jensen, looks to get things going here at the dish. Northcross stranded the bases loaded as Allen was able to work out of a jam, and Jensen up swinging, and that one's going to be fouled up and off the Tiger dugout. So Jensen up here swinging. And that pitch going to miss low and away to even up the count. Allen looking to get off to a good start. He walked the number 1 and number 2 hitters last inning as he'll miss there. Again, Northcross had a majority of their runners by way of walk back in the first inning. That one swung on and hit into shallow right field, and it'll be caught by the second baseman, Friedberg, and we've got one away here in the top of the second. Northcross back to the top of the order as shortstop Yeaman steps in. Again, he was one of the 4 Raiders that walked in the first inning after having a full count against him. First pitch up and in for a ball. And that one will be in there on the inside corner. Great spot by Allen there as he was able to freeze Yeaman at the plate. 1-1 the count here, 1 down. The windup and the pitch. That'll miss outside. 2-1 now to the Raider shortstop. And now we're going to be grounded too short. Hoffman fields it, and he throws it to White. Good hustle there by Yeaman as he's able to beat out the throw for an infield single. And Northcross looking to get back in business like they were in the first inning. Brings up McCoy, who walked and scored in his first plate appearance. Again, he had a long strike down the left field line. Be interested to see if he's got the timing down here as Allen checks the runner and delivers, and that pitch going to be skied into left field by McCoy. And Griffith unable to come down with it. Again, we saw yesterday that at this time of the day at Fuller Field, the sun is absolutely brutal. Yeaman also was off with the pitch there. So again, Northcross showing they're going to be aggressive on the base paths. And they've now got 2 on with 1 down. As number 9, Lane, steps in. And he's swinging at the first pitch, and he's going to find the gap between short and third as that'll go into left. Yeaman coming around from second to score, and both runners will just advance there. So Northcross plates another run here. Good piece of hitting there by Lange as Northcross's bats seem to come alive now as first baseman Foster steps in. 2 on, 1 out. And that pitch going to miss upstairs for a ball. The runners take their leads off second and first. And that pitch going to be up and skied into foul territory. Down the first base line and just drops foul, evening up the count at 1-1. McCoy on second, Lange on first, as Northcross looks to add to this 3-run lead. Allen delivers and misses outside for a ball. Allen gets the sign. He sets and fires as that one's going to be fouled up and out of play over our press box here at Fuller Field, and winds up in the woods behind the field.
Go, JT.
Come get him, baby.
2-2 the count here. Allen checks McCoy at second and fires, missing low and away. And we've got a full count here. And that one going to be hit into center field, right at the Tiger center fielder, Dykstra, as he's able to catch that one for the second out of the inning. Good contact there for Foster. He just hit it right at Dykstra. Good play there by the Tiger center fielder to get the second out of the inning here. So 2 on, 2 out. Top 2. Again, when these teams played 2 weeks ago, as that pitch misses, the Tigers ended up losing 10-0, but it was a 4-run game until the bottom of the 4th when Northcross really came alive. So similar story just at home for the Tigers as they look to stop the bleeding here as McCoy and Lange up running on the pitch, and they will jog into second and third as there is a called strike to Shannon. But now Shannon here with a chance to help himself. 2 ducks on the pond as the Northcross pitcher looks to increase his cushion, and he's going to swing at that one, and he's going to hit it into right field And that'll plate one. And Lange will come around to score. So good piece of hitting there by the Raider pitcher. And he will get pinch run for there as Northcross has increased their advantage to 5-0 with 2 down here in the top of the second. Slemp stepping in for the Raiders. First pitch on the way, he's going to be down in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go, Drew.
And that one hit on the ground by Slemp. Hoffman flips it to Friedberg, and that is how we will end the top half of the second. Northcross able to add 3 runs as the Tigers have the heart of the order due up in the bottom of the second.
Good job, Freeburg.
Shannon delivers, and the first pitch of the bottom half in there for a called strike to Hargrave's third baseman, number 16, Roger Adams. Second pitch, same spot there. So quickly 0-2. And again, Shannon, just like the first inning, wasting 0 time up there at the mound as Adams able to fist that one off to stay alive here. And that one going to miss upstairs. It looked like Shannon tried to throw a bit of a breaking ball. Adams wisely held up. So 1-2 count. Shannon delivers, and Adams, he's on it now as he fouls that one back to the screen.
Hey, eyes on it, baby. Keep alive.
And Adams going to go down swinging for the first out. Shannon had a good spot there. And the Tigers now, with one away, will send up catcher number 8, Burke Beals. Beals, one of 2 seniors on the Tiger roster. Looking to get things going here with one away in the second. He will take a called first strike. Tigers went down in order back in the first. Shannon all over the plate now. He likes that low and away pitches. He's able to hit his spots, and Beals quickly behind, 0-2 in the count. And that'll be a called third strike to the Hargrave catcher, and quickly 2 away here by way of strikeout. That'll bring up the other Tiger senior, number 33, Nick DeVere. DeVere standing in as a designated hitter. One of the lone lefties in the lineup. He will take that ball in to get this at-bat underway.
Guys, anyone else with jewelry on, strip it off now. I want to see any more jewelry. Dang. Dang. No more jewelry.
1-0 on the way. DeVere, good swing at that one. Find the catcher's mitt now, so count evened up at 1-1, 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And that pitch going to miss low. DeVere looking to get something going here with 2 down for the Tigers, as they find themselves trailing by 5 runs here. And now a 2-2 count. And yesterday, Hargrave able to put up 10 runs in the first inning against Eastern Mennonite as they cruised to a 13-3 victory. Hopefully they didn't leave all their offense for the week in that one inning. As it is now a full count to DeVere. And now we're going to be foul ticked into the catcher's mitt. And the Tigers will go down swinging in the bottom of the second inning. We head to the top of the third. North Cross 5, Hargrave 0. Allen toes the rubber for the Tigers. And we will get underway here in the top of the third inning. First pitch in there for a called strike. The shadow starting to creep in down the right field line here as they cover most of the infield. Allen delivers. That pitch going to be swung on and hit into shallow center field, and it'll get down for a single for Thibet. That'll bring up number 5 carry, as again Northcross able to get their leadoff runner on for the 3rd straight inning. Again, plating 2 in the first, 3 in the second, looking to add to that advantage here. Allen checks the runner and fires in there for a called strike. The bet takes his lead as Allen checks him at first. He delivers the bet off on the pitch. Is that pitch going to be fouled up and out of play down the right field line?
0-2 man.
Good swing line drive here. Here we go.
Allen quickly ahead, 0-2. Keeps the bet honest over there at first with a quick pickoff move. Pickoff move there as the bet dives back to the bag. And we've got the 0-2 on the way. That one's going to be fouled off down to the right over the Tiger dugout. So Carey is on it. Still 0-2.
Let's go 5.
And that one going to be fouled down the right field line, as the count remains at 0-2. Allen working from the mound, looking to get the first out here of the top half of the inning. Good pickoff attempt there as the bet back to the bag. Allen delivers, nice off-speed pitch there, as the bet will go into second standing. And now we've got one down. Good battle there by Allen and Carey. Allen coming away with the strikeout. And that'll bring up center fielder number 22, Jensen. One on, one out here, top 3. And Beals blocks that one as it skips in for ball 1. It is a beautiful day here in Chatham. Perfect weather for a ball game as Allen sets, checks the bet at second, and throws it in there for a called strike to even up the count. The Tigers be back in action on Thursday from Fuller Field as they host Smith Mountain Lake Christian Academy, wrapping up a 3-game homestand for the Tigers. Jensen squares and pulls it back as Allen misses. Two one. That pitch misses low and away. Three and one the count to Jensen. Yeaman on deck, and he will chop that one too short. Hoffman charging, and he is going to hold it and not throw it in there. I think Jensen might have beat it out anyway. So runners at the corners for the Raiders as they get back to the top of the order. That pitch in there for a called strike as Jensen sprints into second. So a pair of runners in scoring position for the Raiders. As that one in there for a called strike. Allen quickly ahead 0-2. Northcross built up a 5-0 lead over the first 2 innings by capitalizing on situations like this as the 0-2 misses high. Again, Northcross showing that when they get runners on, they're going to be aggressive. And they've done so, and it has resulted in runs on the scoreboard as Yeaman hits a rocket at Hoffman. He's able to knock it down, but the throw is late as the bet comes around and scores. And Northcross adds a run to their lead. Hoffman able to knock that down. That was a screamer from Yeaman. Hit it right at Hoffman. And Yeaman off and running on the first pitch that misses low and away to number 14, McCoy. And Northcross now with second and third again. That pitch in there for a called strike to even up the count. 1 down here in the top of the third. Northcross now with 6 runs across the plate looking for more. As McCoy will foul that one off his foot there. One and 2 the count. As McCoy takes a second to walk it off.
I want 3 of you guys out in the woods right now and find a ball. Go.
And McCoy shakes it back off, and he steps in now. 1-2 pitch on the way. That'll be high. Allen gets a sign from Beals. As McCoy going to foul that one up and out of play. So McCoy staying alive here with 2 strikes. Looking to plate a couple more runs for Northcross here in the top half of the inning as that 2-2 misses wide, so 3-2 the count. First base open with the third baseman Lange on deck. And that pitch going to be swung on and hit into shallow right field, and it'll get down for a single as Jensen comes across the plate. Yeaman advances to third, and Northcross increases their advantage to 7-0 after a great at-bat there by McCoy. You know, again, fouling a ball off his foot and then staying alive, fighting off some pitches, and then finally getting the job done with the single he needed. And bring up Lange, runners at the corners again for Northcross. 1 down here in the top of the third as they're now up a touchdown. And heads up base running there by Yeaman. He sprints home on the pickoff attempt to first and slides head first for the 8th Raider run of the afternoon. 1 on, 1 out here. As that one grounded to Friedberg, and he stumbles with it there. Thought about turning it before he fielded it. It was a hard hit ball there by Lange, and he's able to advance the runner to second. So 2 on, 1 out. Foster stepping in now for Northcross. And we'll take a strike to get the at-bat started. And that pitch going to be swung on and driven into deep right field, and it's going to get over the outstretched arm of Duff. And it looks like the Tigers get it in, and Northcross able to plate a run there as Sturm comes across the plate on the double by Foster. And Northcross has plated their 4th run of the inning. That'll bring up Shannon with 2 on here, looking to help himself. Takes a called strike. And Shannon going to knock that one into right field. That'll plate Lange, and Foster follows him. So Northcross now increases their lead to 11-0 as the pitcher Shannon helps himself out, and he'll get run for again by Thomas. As Northcross able to hit it where the Tigers aren't right now, and it's resulted in runs on the scoreboard. 1 on, 1 out. Called first strike as Beals throws down to keep Thomas honest at first. Allen checks the runner and comes to the plate. Gets it in there for strike 2. Thomas takes his lead off first. Allen sets. Goes to the plate there. Slump thought about it there. Wisely held off on the pitch above his eyeballs. And 1-2 count now. Allen delivers. That one going to be hit into center field for a single. And it's going to get past Dykstra as Slemp stands up at second as Thomas advances to third. And Northcross, again, they brought all their offense from Roanoke with them.
Thank you. I mean, he can stand and he's fine, but if he crouches, he's got to have.
We've got that straightened out. Thibet steps in and takes a good cut at that one for the first strike of the at-bat. Northcross seems like they've had runners on second and third all inning, and they have that same situation again here with 1 down as the second pitch of the at-bat skips in to even the count. And that one going to be swung on and hit past the third baseman Adams, as that'll plate 1 run for now. And that'll be 2 runs as Thibet takes second on the throw. And Northcross has plated 8 runs here in the top of the third. And they lead it 13-0, still 1 down. As the right fielder Carey steps in, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it back to the backstop to get this at bat going. And the 0-1 misses to even up the count at 1-1.
Just hit 99.
2-1 the count now. And Allen throws that in there for a called strike. So 2-2 the count as Tigers head coach Frank Thomas, not the big hurt, but Hargrave alum Frank Thomas will step in and he will pull Allen after that was his 100th pitch of the afternoon. As the Tigers will make a pitching change here. And coming in from the pen for the Tigers, it looks like 8th grader number 14, Andrew Mcwilliam, the new Hyde Park, New York native, stepping in. He's going to get his first action on the mound this season. We'll take a brief break while he warms up. 2-2 count, 1 down here in the top of the third. North Cross 13, Hargrave 0. All right, Mcwilliam is warm, and he'll deliver the first pitch there. And that'll be in the dirt for ball 3. As the North Cross runner advances to third. And that one going to miss upstairs. So Carey able to draw the 1-out walk, putting runners at the corners. McWilliams misses high to center fielder Jensen. And McWilliam just misses there. Three-zero count here. One down in the top of the third. Northcross has runners at the corners as that pitch will miss outside. So with Allen being removed as pitcher, he will go to second. And that sent Dean Friedberg to first for the Tigers. As Northcross back to the top of the order. And Yeaman now with the bases loaded, one down. Still in the top of the third inning. Northcross's offense has really come alive here. Good block there by the catcher, Beals. And Mcwilliam with some pop on that one, just misses high. And off-speed pitch, just misses there. 3-0 here. Mcwilliam checks the runners and fires. And that one will miss for a walk. As the bet touches home and Northcross plates their 9th run of the frame here. That'll bring up McCoy, who had a great at-bat earlier this inning, able to stay alive and really start this rally. As he thought about that one, Mcwilliam in there for a called strike to start this at-bat. And the 0-1 skips to the backstop, no advance by the Raider runners. And that one misses up and in. McCoy steps in with the bases juiced, and he will take a hard cut at that one. 2-2 the count now. And we've got a full count now, bases loaded, top 3, 1 down. And that one in there for a called third strike. And Mcwilliam picks up the 2nd out of the inning for the Tigers on the called third strike. And that'll bring up Lange, who is up swinging, and that one will be in there for a strike. Looked like he was trying to hit that one to Danville. And that one going to be grounded to shortstop Allen. He will flip it for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Northcross is able to increase their advantage by 9 runs. They lead at 14-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. As right fielder number 4, Nathaniel Duff, steps in looking to get things going against the new Northcross pitcher number 2, Yeaman. Also coming in to do the catching is number 0, Thomas. Thomas been featured in this game as a pinch runner. And Yeaman on the first pitch in there for a called strike. Yeaman going from shortstop to the hill. And similar to Shannon, wasting no time there as he goes from the stretch. 0-2 now to Duff. Check swing there, he'll hold up. Good spot there by the Northcross pitcher, but 1-2 the count now. And that'll be a swing and a miss there for Duff. And that is how the bottom of the third will get underway for the Tigers as center fielder number 21, Aiden Dykstra, steps in for the Tigers. And he will swing at the first pitch. Yeaman out here throwing all strikes. Gets a sign from Thomas. And again, not wasting any time, delivers right to the plate. And quickly Dykstra behind 0-2. And that pitch going to miss there, 0-2. Dykstra thought about swinging. Holds up there, and he will get to see another pitch now from Yeaman. And that one will be swung on and missed for the second out of the inning. Back-to-back Ks for Yeaman. I'll bring up left fielder C.J. Griffith. Griffith, part of this young Tiger core, just an 8th grader. He'll take that first pitch low for a ball. Griffith, Hoffman, Friedberg, all 8th graders for the Tigers, playing valuable minutes, for lack of a better term, as 8th graders, as Griffith takes that one for a called strike. And Griffith again taking now as Yeaman looking to strike out the side here in the bottom of the third. And he freezes Griffith there on a breaking pitch inside. And the Tigers go down in order. We head to the top of the fourth. Northcross 14, Hargrave 0. Looks like we've got some defensive substitutions for the Tigers, as it looks like David Arthur will come in at second, as the North Cross third baseman Foster looks to get things going here. North Cross looking to see if they can add on to this 14-run advantage. They had a strong third inning where they plated 9 runs. Looks like also a change in the outfield for the Tigers is Andrew Ponton in and right. And that looks like Skylar Jordan Williams out there in left. And I believe that is Cole Lipscomb out there in center, as Mcwilliam's first pitch of the inning trickles to the backstop for a ball.
Very good, JT. Good eye.
And the 1-0 misses upstairs. Foster showed his power last at bat, hit one into deep right field. And he's going to swing at that one and pop it up behind the plate, and it will drop down for a foul ball. Two and one now the count, as Mcwilliam looks to settle in now in his second inning of work. He'll miss upstairs. And that pitch misses outside. And for the fourth straight inning, North Cross has the leadoff runner on.
We go 1-4.
That'll bring in
Nice.
number 15, Sturm,
Hey, I like it, homie.
who's been inserted into the lineup as Mcwilliam delivers a strike to get the at-bat going.
Hey, not a bad miss.
That one misses outside.
You got it.
Good eye.
You gotta finish the throw, baby.
Now 2-1 as Mcwilliam looks to battle back here in this at-bat. And that one misses outside. No advance there by Foster on the base paths, but a 3-1 count to Sturm.
Good eye.
And that pitch misses outside, so back-to-back walks for the Raiders. As Slemp steps in now. With a pair of runners on, no one out here in the top of the fourth. And that one misses away. And quickly a 2-0 count.
Good eye.
Mcwilliam wasting no time up there. He's just setting and firing now as both runners take their leads off their bases, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk there to load the bases for North Cross's second baseman, Thabet, who's put himself in a good position here. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. North Cross looking to plate runners in the fourth straight inning. And Thabet finds a pitch he can hit, and he hits it into right center field. That'll plate Foster as the Tigers able to get it in, but North Cross keeps the bases loaded the bet up first pitch swinging, and they now lead it 15-0. Carry in now with the bases loaded, and Mcwilliam going to balk there, so everyone will advance. And Northcross plates their 16th run, and they now have runners on second and third as Sturm crosses the plate for the Raiders. So Carey, still with 2 ducks on the pond, will take that one upstairs for ball 1. And that pitch misses out wide now, so 2-0 the count. And that one going to be fouled up.
I can't move. Heads up, heads up, heads up.
And out of play right near us. 2-1 the count now. First base open now for Northcross's. Carey's going to swing on that one and bounce it back up the middle. Hoffman gives a dive to it, but he's unable to corral it as Slemp comes across to score. And Northcross now has runners on the corners.
Here you go, kid. Right there, Derek. I got you. Thank you.
Here you go, Terry.
Come on, kid.
And the first pitch misses low and away.
Here we go, kid. Here we go, Jake.
Here you go, 11.
Ball 2 now as Mcwilliam looks to find the zone here. And that one just missing the corner. Northcross is top of the order. Coming back up as that one will be in there for a called strike. The 3-1 misses for ball 4, and Northcross loads up the bases for the second time this inning. That'll bring up Yeaman, who started the game at shortstop and now in on the mound in relief of Shannon. As the first pitch of the at-bat misses up and in. No one out here in the top of the 4th. Northcross already with 3 runs across as that one misses low and away. And that pitch going to be swung on and hit into left center field as Lipscomb gave chase, lost it in the sun. As Northcross will plate a run there as the bet comes across, and the bases are still loaded. Good contact there by Yeaman as he was able to find the gap and find where the sun was. And that'll bring up number 0, Thomas. Thomas, who's come in relief behind the plate for McCoy. As we've got a timeout here called by Hargrave's Coach Thomas. And it looks like that'll prompt a pitching change for the Tigers as Mcwilliam departs. And number 16, Roger Adams, who was at third base, will be coming in relief here. We've got bases loaded for Northcross, no down here in the top of the 4th. While Adams gets loose, we'll take a break and be right back. So Adams toes the rubber here. Bases loaded for Northcross. Thomas at the dish. And that first pitch in there for a called strike. Always nice when you come in a high pressure situation to see that first pitch find the catcher's mitt for a called strike. And Beals with the block as the 0-1 skips in to even up the count. As Thomas skies that one into shallow center field. Hoffman giving chase from short. As Northcross going to plate a run here. As Carey crosses the plate, and the Raiders keep the bases loaded here. Good contact there by Thomas as he's able to find the right spot in the Tiger defense. And that'll bring up Lange. And that pitch gonna miss behind Lange there to get the at-bat started with the ball. And the 1-0 in to make it 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch hammered down the left field line, and it'll roll all the way to the fence as Northcross tacks on another run. Great contact there by Lange. He was able to turn on the 2-0 pitch, and that'll get Foster back to the dish as the Raiders able to bat around here in the top of the fourth. And the first pitch of the at-bat is low and in to the Northcross first baseman. The shadows starting to creep in, almost engulfing the entire infield now here at Fuller Field. Adams sets and fires, and that one going to be swung on and hit to Hoffman at short. He hits Arthur at second for the force play as Yeaman comes in to score, but the Tigers do pick up their first out here in the top of the fourth. Northcross with runners on the corners as Adams sets and comes to the plate there, and that's going to be in there for a called strike to Sturm, who's getting his second at bat of the afternoon. Pickoff attempt to keep Foster honest over there at first.
You got it, kid.
First and third, Northcross with 7 runs across here in this frame as the 0-1 misses up high. And that one going to be swung on and fouled
Good shot. Good shot.
Hey, you got
up above the press box, making it 1-2 here.
Wow.
The pitch skips past the catcher Beals.
Good job, Bill.
Evens up the count at 2-2. And that pitch misses upstairs to make it a full count.
Don't name it, baby.
Northcross with 2 on here, 1 down. And that pitch gonna miss low. And the bases are now loaded again for Northcross. As number 1, Slemp, steps in now, 1 down. And the first pitch misses upstairs. Beals quickly out of his stance. And that went in there for a called strike to even up the count. And the 1-1 poked into shallow left. Jordan Williams in with the catch. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Able to fend off the sun. Jordan Williams got a great jump on that one, and he's able to secure it for the second out of the inning. So bases loaded for the Raiders. The bet up at the plate. Adams looking to work his way out of this jam here for the Tigers. He leans in, gets the sign from Beals, and the first pitch on the way just misses for a ball.
A little bit harder, baby.
And that one going to be swung on and hit just over the outstretched arm of the second baseman, Arthur, as Thomas comes around to score. And Northcross keeps the bases loaded. Carey now steps in. Northcross's bats come alive as they've already plated 17 runs in the last 2 innings. And looking for more there as Carey swings on that one and fouls it back into the stands here. Adams now from the windup. Misses high. Good velocity on that one for the sophomore from Chatham. And Adams throws that one just too far in as it'll hit Carey on the thigh. as Foster comes in to score. And the first pitch of the at-bat misses high to Terry, number 11.
There you go, Terry. 1-1, you go. That's how I look walking. Get out there.
And the 1-0 skips back to the backstop. No advance by Northcross, and it is now 2-0.
You know the nickname, Scary Terry. Let's go, Terry. Let's go, Terry. Let's go, Terry.
To a wrestling club last night when I looked
And the 2-0 misses low and in. The 3-0 on the way. In there for a called strike. Adams looking to battle back here.
Let's load back and drive right here.
And that pitch going to be grounded back to Adams. He's able to throw it home and get the force play to get out of the top half of the fourth, but not before Northcross tacks on 9 more runs. They lead this one 23-0. Top of the order due up next for the Tigers. Northcross going to make their third pitching change of the afternoon here as number 22, Jensen, re-enters the game and toes the rubber for the Raiders as the Tigers have the top of the order up here, and shortstop Teddy Hoffman steps in looking to get things going for the Tigers.
Go Raiders, play a good inning now.
All right, let's play, man.
Get your timing, David.
Good, Drew.
In there for a called strike. Again, one thing about all 3 Northcross pitchers we've seen so far is that they have no wasted motion up there. And the breaking pitch in there for a called strike.
You can. Come on.
Again, Jensen toes the rubber within seconds. He's coming to the plate here. And it's in there for a called third strike. And that'll bring up second baseman, number 6, David Arthur. Arthur, a 9th grader, stepping in against Jensen as that pitch misses low and away. No, misses almost in the same exact spot there for Jensen. So 2-0 to Arthur here as he looks to get on base and make things happen. And he will swing at that one and ground it to third. And Arthur tried to leg it out. Good pick there at first by the North Cross first baseman. And the Tigers have 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And the Tigers will bring up a pinch hitter to the dish as number 9, Logan Rader, steps in. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Jensen's first pitch, a breaking ball in there for a called strike. And that one misses outside. Evening up the count at 1-1. Swing there by Rader, in there for a strike. Rader got the start yesterday at center field for the Tigers in that 13-3 victory over Eastern Mennonite. And the breaking pitch from Jensen. He's gone to it a number of times. That one just missed up and in. 2-2 the count here, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. And that one going to be swung on and missed by Rader there. So Jensen comes in and picks up a pair of strikeouts in relief. So through 4 innings, North Cross 23, Hargrave 0. And we head to the top of the 5th after this. Top 5 here, Roger Adams toes the rubber as North Cross back to the top of the order. And that pitch going to miss up and in. to Yeaman. 1-0 misses low. Northcross able to find the aluminum the last 2 innings as they've played at 18 runs. And they are one ball away from having their 5th straight inning with their leadoff runner getting on. The 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike.
Do it again.
Go on, just throw it back.
And the 3-1 skips in, and it is now a leadoff. And the first pitch of the at-bat swung on and be fouled down the first base line by number 0, Thomas.
How are you?
Beals with the block there as the count evens up at 1-1. And the 1-1 misses into the dirt.
You got it, Roger.
Yeaman on first. No one out here in the top of the 5th.
Get it.
Northcross, highly regarded as one of the top teams in the state, and that has been on full display here from Fuller Field this afternoon. As Thomas pops that one up to Adams in the infield, and Adams secures it for the first out of the inning.
Drop, Roger.
Can you, Tanner?
That'll bring up the third baseman, Lange.
Good, Connor.
Good, Mcwilliam. Setting.
Adams from the stretch, he delivers. That one going to be swung on and hammered into deep right center. And it'll go all the way to the wall as Lipscomb gets it in. And Lange in there standing with a double. Yeaman advances to third. Lange up swinging and able to make great contact there on the first pitch offering from Adams. So first base open. Foster stepping in. Foster's shown some power in earlier at bats. He's got 2 ducks on the pond as the first pitch skips in for a ball. And Foster swings at that one and skies it down the right field line. And that one will be caught down the right field line by Rader for the second out of the inning. Rader got a great jump on it, and he's able to secure the out. So 2 on, 2 out for the Raiders. Sturm steps in. Adams delivers, and that one going to be foul tipped just next to the Tiger dugout for a first pitch strike. The 0-1 misses upstairs, now even up at 1-1. The Tigers looking for their first shutout inning here as the 1-1 misses. 2-1 misses low, making it 3-1 here. First base is open, so a walk doesn't necessarily hurt you here if you're Adams.
Got it, Roger.
And that ball going to be grounded to Mcwilliam at third. He is up and firing to first, not in time to get Sturm, and Northcross loads up the bases here with 2 down. Slump steps in here, bases loaded. Taking a first pitch strike there as Adams able to find the corner.
Here you go, Drew.
And that one going to be skied down the first base line, and it is going to fall into shallow right as Yeaman comes in to score for the Raiders. And that'll bring up number 8, Thibet.
Come on, boy.
2 down here in the top of the 5th. Northcross with a 24-0 lead as that pitch misses up and in.
You got it, Roger. Keep on. Keep on swinging, kid.
Here you go, Mallet. Go, Mallet.
There you go.
That one swung on and skied into shallow right as Raider had it in his glove, but it falls out there.
Come on, Raider.
You all right?
As Lange comes in to score. Raider, again, with a great jump out there. He's got great reflexes over in right field, just unable to secure the out there. And the rally continues for the Raiders as their right fielder, Carey, steps in. Bases loaded, 2 out here. Adams going to get that one grounded right back to him. He fields his position like a young Greg Maddux. He flips it over to Ponton, and that is how the inning will end. Northcross plates 2 runs and leads this one 25-0. Tigers up after this.
On the board.
First pitch of the inning in there for a called strike
Come get it.
to Roger Adams as he looks to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th for the Tigers. The Hargrave cleanup hitter has done pretty well in relief pitching today. But again, you know, Jensen just he works with such great pace there on the mound. As the 1-1 misses away. And that one swung on and missed there. 2-2 count here as the Tigers looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. Jensen delivers. That one going to be grounded to second base. Adams, great hustle there. But a nice routine put out there for Northcross, and there's one down here in the bottom of the 5th. Beals stepping in now for the Tigers. The senior has done a great job behind the plate today, looking to get something going with the bat. Breaking ball misses upstairs for a ball. Beals turns on one, and he's going to hit it into left field, and that's going to get down for a base knock for the Tigers. Great timing there by Beals. The first pitch of the at-bat misses. Rader fouls that one down the third base line to even up the count at 1-1. One on the way in there for a called strike. Beals over at first for the Tigers. One down here in the bottom of the 5th. Cole Lipscomb on deck. And that one's going to be in there for a called third strike as Thomas throws down to get Beals back to the bag. Lipscomb steps in now, 2 down for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th. And Jensen deals with a called first strike. Second one almost in the same exact spot for Jensen. And the third pitch in there for a called strike with the breaking ball from Jensen. And that is how this one will wrap up here. Your final score, Northcross 25, Hargrave 0. The Tigers will be back in action on Thursday as they host Smith Mountain Lake Christian Academy at 4:30 p.m. right here from Fuller Field. Thanks again for tuning in to another broadcast of Hargrave Baseball. We'll see you next time.